everyone, and welcome back to Adventure Archaeology. My name is Brandon, and today we're going to go out in search of antique bottles. We're going to go to a couple of creeks, we're going to head out into the woods and hit an old house place, and in general we're going to search for history of all kinds. So hopefully we're going to find something pretty cool. If you're not subscribed, be sure that you reach right down there, hit the subscribe button. If you haven't dropped a thumbs up already, be sure that you do that, and let's go ahead and get right to the hunt. So I just picked up this piece right here. I found quite a few whiskey necks back there, and I don't know if this is a whiskey or not. It says what's left of it. It says Enrad and Companies. It might have been Conrad and Companies. I don't know. I have to do a little bit of research, or if y'all know, leave a comment below as to what this bottle was, but it's definitely the right age bracket and heavily embossed. Too bad it wasn't whole. We've already walked a short stretch. We're gonna try to walk back up and go check out a new spot here in just a few minutes. If we find something, we'll get back with y'all. Somebody's wallet. Nope, nothing in it. Looks like it's been opened by somebody. There was a homeless camp right there under that bridge. All right, guys, I've got a bottle, and I think it's a good one. If my grabbers will grab it. Come on. It's wedged in there pretty good. Oh yeah, perfect. It's a Leeds Chero-Cola. That's a tough Chero-Cola to get, and this one's pristine. I'm talking about. It'll tumble up and look brand new. Dad has found one and created a cloud that we can't see past. I'm telling him we're gonna have to walk away, but check that out. Leeds, Alabama. See it down there?
Oh yeah, that's a good
heavily embossed. That's gonna be real pretty.
It is. That's a nice one. Real nice.
It's been buried. You can tell that's been buried for a long time and not rashed.
Reach right here by my foot here.
He's not giving up yet. He don't want to walk away and lose it.
Turn it sideways.
Here you go. I'm gonna let him do it. We're gonna see if he can find it. Nope. I think we're gonna have to walk away and come back. Oh, nope, you got it. It was a piece of tin.
That was, but I swear it was a brown bottle here a while ago.
All right, guys. Our secondary spot that we went to check out, it didn't pan out. There was nothing there. So I'm back in the woods at another spot where there used to be an old house place. My dad sadly had to go back to the house, so I'm back running kind of solo today. It is hunting season, but I'm actually in a spot that is not huntable, next to homes and a school. So you're not allowed to hunt within, I think, about 1,000 yards of a school here in Alabama. But check this out. As I was walking, you can see how bright the sun is. Something caught my eye right down there by that tree at this old house place. And I can already tell that it's gonna be a mason jar. But what I don't know is how old it's gonna be. It's a nice ball, perfect mason. And it doesn't look like it's cracked up. It's got a number 8 on the bottom. For those of you that don't know, these ball mason jars, if they have a number 13 on the bottom, are more rare than any other number for a couple of reasons. But for the main one, people were incredibly superstitious, and if it had a number 13 on the bottom, they would smash it. So this sadly is a common one, but it looks like it's from the 20s or 30s. So I'll take it for sure. It's right there at 90 or 100 years old. That'd be a good thing to keep all my marbles in that I find in the creeks. So I'll get back with y'all. We're gonna walk around this spot where this house used to be and see what else we can find. So I didn't make it very far, and right here where my foot is, you can see I just laid the jar down that I found, but I just picked up this one. It was a surface find as well. It's in pretty good shape. It's got a little bit of haze to it, but that's right in that. It's a Dre perfect mason, and that's right there in that same age bracket as that ball that I found. This one's a lot cleaner. It must have been under the leaves a little bit longer. It was laying just like that when I picked it up. That's pretty nice. 2 mason jars. Makes you wonder what they were doing out here. Though canning jars were very popular back then, there could have very possibly been a moonshine site here too, so you don't really know. Moonshiners were all over back then, so I could just see a whiskey still set up right in this particular area. Let's keep going, see what else we can find. So I've had a lot of ups and downs this week. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I've had a pretty terrible week except for one thing, and that's y'all. We have hit officially 20,000 YouTube subscribers, which is absolutely insane to me. Well, that's nice and moss covered right there. You stand on that, you'll slip and bust your butt. So that's pretty exciting to have that many people following, along with for the adventure of just some crazy country boy here in Alabama looking for antique bottles and different kinds of treasures. So I do appreciate all of that support. On the downside, this video is probably going to be shorter, and that's because my truck has bit the dust. I have been a Toyota guy for a very, very long time. I've owned 2 Tacomas, a Tundra, and a 4Runner, and I've always had good luck out of them. And my Tacoma, the transmission started shuddering this week. So I took it to the Toyota dealer, and it's a sealed transmission, not something where you can really check the fluid level. So I took it to the Toyota dealer, and they informed me that between gears 3, 4, and 5, or 3 and 4, I can't remember what they said, I believe it's the synchronizers may be bad, and yeah, I need a new transmission. So I had them quote a remanufactured transmission. Now y'all get this, this is a 2012 pickup truck, not a brand new truck. They wanted $5,000 for a remanufactured transmission. So that hurt my feelings, and that has kind of led me to the point today to where I had to go into the woods to de-stress. If y'all are ever stressed out, I'll tell y'all where to go. That's the woods. Just something about it. It just makes you feel more at home and more at ease, at least for me. And I like kind of being out by myself too, because it does let me decompress. I'm gonna have to start a GoFundMe for that transmission, guys. Just kidding. Anyways, I'll get back with y'all if we find something. Here's a little trick for those of you that may be new to the hobby. If you're ever in an area where you think there may be bottles or glass or relics and you don't have a shovel with you, look for trees that have blown over during storms. And in the root ball or the root mass that you see, like this one that's kicked up, look and see if any glass is in the bottom of it. It's often a good place to look. Sadly, in this one, it doesn't look like I see anything just sticking right out at me. All I've seen is the 2 mason jars and a few big pieces of iron and an old chair. I don't even know if this spot's worth bringing the metal detector back. Y'all let me know in the comments. You think I should come back here with a metal detector? All right, guys, I just got out of the woods. I am actually pulling out some ink bottles out of my shed right now, and I stuck them right here on my daughter's slide and leaf pile that she likes to play in. And I'm gonna clean them up and take some pictures because a ton of people have been asking me about ink bottles here lately. So I figured it'd be good to show some folks some of the ones that we've dug through the last couple of years. Everybody always loves cobalt, even though they are kind of common. They're just pretty to look at. Out of all of these, that's probably my favorite. It's gonna be this Call's ink from New York. And it's just because there's a whole lot of little bitty details to this bottle. It's a very nice bottle, without a doubt. I've dug a whole lot more than that, but this is what I could dig out easily to get pictures of. In either case, guys, I'm sorry that this video is so short this week. As mentioned, my transportation has been limited due to my truck being in the shop, so I'm kind of having to wing it just a little bit at a time and get out where I can. Had to ride with my dad. That's why my dad was out with me. Hopefully, I'll have my truck back up and going next week so I can get a longer video for y'all with more finds. In either case, we will catch you guys in the next adventure.